Streaming outside. It's a beautiful day. Trying to push those positive vibes. Rufus, 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 Rufus. Come here, Rufus. My brother. Woo! Woo! Tell him, Rufus. Say something. Say something, Rufus. What you doing, Rufus? Oh. Woo! Woo! Woona. Fat Rufus. Hey, talk to us in the chat. Hey, we ain't streaming outside today, touching some grass. Might smoke a little too. You never know. While pet my Chihuahua Jack Russell mix brother right here. Oh, Rufus. Hell yeah, we got a like in this motherfucker. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some detergent in it. I have a cat visit. I already got a cat visitor. Oh, we got two. Hell yeah. What you doing, kitty? Shout out to the cat. Came to visit. So ecstatic. She fat as hell. Look at that. Look at that bowling pin ass bitch. I love you. Let's go, baby. We in this bitch. Woo! Yeah, that bit mugger. That motherfucker can't do that too loud. That bitch echoed over the holler. I said, woo! That bitch said, he said, woo back. You know you got some hollers and hills when you scream woo and it says woo back. You know what I mean? I need to get me one of them good ASMR mics so y'all can hear the power of an echo. Would you rather watch that or that? I'd watch the first one. You know what I mean? I don't appreciate such humor. I got a bit Wiley. I mean, the real Tom Hanks. If you're the real Tom Hanks, we're gonna have to thank you, Laura and Love. Shout out to the mods. If you're the real Tom Hanks, you any man, listen. How much we talking? There's a bee by my ear. Like this stream, man. Talk to us in the chat. We out here outside today in beautiful Appalachia. Hell yeah! When you like, we choke. He said, "I'm the real Dirty Dan." Grab a camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. So how do you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Forgive me. You see where I live. I might not know all the Lamar Jackson edits. Plus, it depends on who he plays for. You palm it like that. Oh, you palm the lens like that. Is that what it is? I'm curious now. Yeah, you got me fucking curious. Perfect. Oh well, no, hell no. So does he like make a face with it? He's like, yeah, bitch. Like that? Is that better? Was that perfect? I feel like that was more where we was looking for. Huh? You better send me that shit. I'd be so fucking happy. No one's ever done nothing like that for me. Do that shit for me. I want to see it. I don't know how to clip this shit like that. I'm new to the game. I think it looks cool now that I saw what it is. I think it looks pretty cool. I might end my stream with that shit today. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, deuces, hoes. Or like do it regular, like fucking be like, like close it in like that. Y'all got to see my crazy out there for a second. You in public, someone fuck with you bad, man. You know, they kept talking shit up. You turn and be like, works every time you be on a basketball court. They be putting threes out there, hitting them. You come up on the key and look at it and be like, motherfucker will miss every time. You know what I mean? You don't gotta do much to make somebody slip. You know what I'm saying? Does that everybody in public, you just sitting there, someone's staring at you, turn around and be like, or he's like, ah. I be having fun in public. Some people are nervous about life. Some people love to live. I'm one of the people who loves to live. If we in public, I'm gonna have fun in public, man. The world is your playground. I'm telling you. Study the Ubermensch. Hey, thanks for sniping that comment for me. Not currently. You don't even have to worry about it. I got it angled that way to the well house. To the well house. Fuck a water bill. Heard. Save your cash if you out in the boonies. Dig a fucking well. If you can. Smart shit. Dig wells. So you don't have to pay no electric bill. That's one less thing they got on you. You know what I'm saying? Well, so this guy did this edit. Did you see it where I grabbed the camera or whatever? He wanted me to do that for an edit. I was like, ooh, I've never done an edit before. I'm fucking being fancy now, y'all. We moving on up to the east side. I mean, I kind of feel fancy. I've never been in an edit before. Yeah, but some guy asked earlier about a question about a tree growing. I would encourage, if you ever have the patience and the time, sit and watch a dandelion open up. If you've ever done that, do it just once for me or for yourself, really. Go sit in your yard, find one of them dandelions closed up, and you'll sit and watch somebody talk for 3 hours straight. So just watch it. And the more you pay attention, you'll watch it in real time open itself up. It's pretty sweet. It only takes about an hour to two for it to. It's not hard. Go sit and watch a dandelion open up. Probably never even thought about that. Something simple, but you've never seen it. You know what I mean? You never watched the process. A bug just flew in my eye. You never watched the process like happen. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't. Like we see the end product in the beginning and the middle, but we never watch it happen. We'll watch us fast forward and edit from a camera, but we don't have to do that. We can go sit and watch it ourselves with these lenses. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'll get out in the morning when I used to have a morning glory bush and a vine that ran up my house in town. And I'd go out in the middle of the morning right before the sun rose. I'd get some coffee and I'd sit there and I'd watch as the sun came up, as every morning glory just blossomed. It's one of the most beautiful things to start your day with. Plant you some morning glories, get up before the sun, and watch them rise, and they'll open up in real time in front of you. That's better than TV, dog. It's cool as shit. You can't get enough of it. It's like watching lightning. You know what I mean? Like natural phenomenon really grabs the attention for a human. You know what I mean? That's why like you're scared of black widows, but you can't tell me the thing don't look intriguing. I think it's kind of a foul play that they made all the cool looking shit the most deadly shit on the planet. I hear dicking. Dude, I subscribed to one of these guys on here one day. If you talk to us in the chat, we'll subscribe to you. Colin Cassidy, you got a channel? Let us know the channel, baby. The official Rufus VR. Hell yeah, I did. My dog's name Rufus, man. I ain't fuck with you. Rufus! Rufus! Watch this shit. I got a dog named Rufus. Rufus! Rufus Doofus! Come here, Rufus! You want me my Rufus? Hold on. Hi, brother. Rufus! Hey, you my brother, Rufus. Yeah, he's my baby, boy. Sorry to bother you, brother. Yeah, I'm wanted in the gay community. Ditto. Hey, do you know what the name Rufus means? It means red haired. I'm a ginger, so Rufus don't have red hair, so I named him that because he don't have red hair, so he carries the embodiment of it. Ain't that right, brother? Old boy? That's my homie right there, man. He's about as hyper as I am. He's a Jack Russell mixed with a Chihuahua, so he's just as loud as I am, too. Did you see college baseball? No, no, but let me know. Let me know what's happening. Was it UK? Because if it's UK, I'm down. You know. You know. Wait. Wait. Okay, like it had to be like an assistant coach. I was like, was it? You're calling, just a head coach? Was they fighting? They throwing them hands? Squabble down? What happened? What kind? What was the state? What was the college? I'll have to look this up afterwards. We'll have to look up these headlines. Maybe that's what I should do, man. I should start doing like headlines. No, they're arguing with the umpire, and he threw all three of them out for arguing. Sounds a little soft, you know what I'm saying? They need to get a new ump. Seems like the ump has an authoritarian complex. He cares about being the boss more than he does about umping the game. Get him out of here. Oh, Rufus. What you doing, brother? Hey, you could dip in that pond, ho. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got the fucking East Coast versus Louisiana, like Louisiana. Oh, yeah. You have to have all kinds of attitudes meeting a big old meeting of the minds, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you get someone from Appalachia to talk to somebody in like when I moved to Flint. You know what I mean? It's good. You know, they'll get along eventually. But first they're gonna have to, figure out how each other operate. You feel me? Fuck you say to me? No, I ain't like everybody else up here, boy. I smack him goddamn cheeks, bitch. You better calm the fuck down. I put belt ass, bitch. Nah, see, I love living in Flint, man. Because if you're from like a impoverished area, go to another impoverished area, you gotta, you already know how to act. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mind my business. Just somebody invades my business, then we gonna have fun. Cause guess what? I'm packing too, ho. And one of us is a combat veteran. But like the just needs to make his call and walk the fuck on. Tell our boy to get back to his dugout. He's gonna be the boss and needs to act like the boss. You know what I mean? And then the fucking school needs to reflect on who they hired. Because if old boy can't act mature, how's he about to teach other kids how to do shit? That don't make no sense to me. That's why I don't understand why people give people jobs just because they had that winning record. Everybody, every once in a while, a blind hog will find an acorn. Doesn't mean that, you're going to be good every fucking time. It's just real. You know what I mean? Sometimes motherfucker just got lucky, as I said. A blind hog found an acorn. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all want to see something cool today? You know how to do a grass whistle? Watch this, damn it. Actually, a little trick too, by the way. Teach another trick. If you fill your yard full of clover instead of grass, you don't got to mow it nearly as much. And yeah, that's like really the only upside to that. It's clover. It'll have little white flowers and purple flowers. You'll feel lucky every day because you'll find a four-leaf clover somewhere in a whole yard of clover. You know what I mean? All I gotta do is look down long enough, I'm gonna fucking find one. See, you can't do that, though. I get caught up while I'm streaming. Dude, yeah, hey, dude, we did that this year. I'm big on that right now, man. Like, I believe there's certain places that should be manicured, you know, to a standard, you know, like flat yards, beautiful places, you know, like in urban situations. But I think mowing the boonies is pointless. It's an ecosystem at that point, so you're really destroying more than helping. You know what I mean? Whereas in town, you mow a yard, it's not really destroying that much of an ecosystem comparatively. Most people don't know, like when you like rake your leaves, like in wintertime, bees, like queen bees especially, will nestle in the leaves, right? Because they'll compost themselves into the ground eventually. You know what I mean? Afterwards, but most people, you know, just rake them. But there's bees that nest in those so they can make it through winter or through that hard part of the season. Look it up. So when you rake your leaves, you're very likely smoking ant population. But it looks pretty. You know, it's like little dogs, an ever so testament of how cuteness beat natural. You know what I mean? You don't get tiny. They used to be wolves. Remember, the first dog was a wolf. It didn't, you know, like, you know, the ones that we domesticated, you know. We've just, through certain breeding practices, have made tiny things with health problems. Look at the pug. Yeah, I said it. All the fucking time. Come on. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Even a coyote don't look like that, man. Dingo don't look like that. Wild dogs don't look like that. Imagine having that respiratory issue. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting there like all the fucking time. Like, I feel like you had to do something pretty bad in the last life to achieve that. Shout out to the chat. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hate saying that shit, but we do it because we're supposed to, I guess. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. If you like, talk to us in the chat. We love that shit. After this stream, I gotta eat something. Woo. Hunger just hit me like a brick, boy. I'm telling you, my stomach said, I said, mmm. Look, I hear a vehicle. We out here streaming too. It's gonna get exciting. We chatting in the chat, you know what I'm saying? We talking, we walking. You know what? Were you watching the stream? I literally just said on the stream, I said hungry. I said, but this thing is, I gotta get something to eat. It's like hungry, boy. I would prefer the chicken sandwich. I'm kind of just saving the hot pockets for you guys. Make sure you double tap the screen. We'll toke. You know, it's a reward for both of us. You know, and if I've done good, in your personal opinion, if I make this enjoyable experience for you, then you double tap the screen. Heard? Honesty is the best policy. I'd still rather you be honest, even if you didn't like me. At least you got to be your true self. I don't dig. Sorry, y'all. Had a phone call happen. Had to confirm with the live studio audience if it was a number we talked to. If they mean to, they'll leave a voicemail. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody in the chat once again. Shout out to all the people watching. We love you too. Hope you're having a blessed day. You deserve it. Spread that shit around. Fuck negativity. I ain't gonna taking my ball on a budget this year. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford no negativity, man. I can't afford no bullshit. You feel me? Balling on a budget. You should be balling on a budget too. It's healthy. You know what I mean? Touch some grass, get that Schumann resonance up your butt. You know what I mean? Shout out to anybody in the chat who actually knows what a Schumann resonance is. That means you actually know the Earth's heartbeat because it has one. Look up. If you don't believe me, Google that shit, motherfucker. Trees all talk too. Look at mycelium, bro. Trees connect through a network, and then they'll send nutrients to other local trees that have been damaged. So when you just break a tree, you send a signal from to all the trees around it that they need to send stuff to hit nutrients to heal that tree. Look it up. You'd be surprised to know how many living organisms around you are connected to the same, are all the same organism. All the trees around you are the same trees half the time. They just connected through the root, and almost every single tree is the same height down as it is up. We've just never like truly dug them out all the way. But yeah, look that shit up too. Get smart in this motherfucker. Don't just pretend like you are. As I always tell people, I might sound ignorant, but I ain't that ignorant. The definition of ignorance is the lack of the knowledge of. So definitely not ignorant in that. Somebody talk to me in the chat, dude. I get on these rambling sessions, these tangents, you know what I mean? I love when y'all have input, man. We love y'all's input. Your opinion is validated here, baby. We actually want to hear it. You might piss other people off by talking, but we want to hear you. Sooner or later, I might have a call in line. You can call and just talk to me for real. We don't have to chat. Mono, E, whatever you identify as. Mono, E, whatever. You know? I talk to anybody, baby. I ain't joke. You can ask my lady. You might be walking in town with me in a big city and have me turn your head and catch me posted up talking to a homeless dude. Why not? Not everybody was homeless in the beginning. Not usually. None of them are. Everybody got a story. That's real. A lot of people don't want to be in that situation. You know what I mean? If you've truly lived a life out here in this world and faced everything, such as like hardship, famine, hunger, that kind of shit, man, you understand a little bit more that most people don't choose to be homeless. So to talk shit on the side of the road would be like, you douche, douchebag. You're an L7 weenie. Hurt? Just shout out to fucking apparently college baseball. They be they be fucking cussing out the getting thrown out the game. No shame, no shame. I think every sport, the more America progresses, if we can progress on the path we're on, every sport's just going to become the WWE. You know? Long, dramatic speeches and arguments, fights that amount to nothing. You know, it's all sports is becoming, anyways. It's just a fist fight. They said the only real existing sport at the end of this is just going to be the UFC. They're going to be like, we got UFC with tennis rackets. We got UFC with baseball. The love of the game is quickly dying for the love of attention. You heard? I literally thought fucking John Morant was fucking Black Jesus, dude. In my opinion, bro. Good, you know. And then like he trying to throw it all away when he was trying to be a thug, dude. Like, what? You are one of the greatest basketball players in my opinion. And like, you want to fucking what? You want to act like what? I thought the objectivity from places like this, like, look at where I'm at, was to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You make enough money, you buy your own home, you get your own land, you do that shit. You know what I mean? Well, I thought that was the objective. And that had nothing to do with anybody. What they look like, what they carry between their legs, I don't give a shit. You should want to live your own life, in my opinion. That's not living if you're not living for you. I mean, truly, it's some aspect of it. You know what I mean? You have sold your soul at that point if you're doing it all for everybody else. And if you're gonna sell your soul, learn this. One of my favorite sayings says, "Find something you love and let it kill you." That's what it is. If you're gonna sacrifice yourself for something, you better give it 100 and just accept all that comes with it. And that's just being real. Dude, this trip's taking its time today, boy. I think because we're outside. It's a vibe. Feeling it. For sure. Hope y'all are having a blessed day as well getting out here. Uh-oh. What up, Payne? My puppy dog showed up, my other one. Jeez. Hi, brother. What you doing, man? Y'all want to see him? Hold up. Payne! What you doing, Payne? What? Yeah. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much. I love you so much. So much. All right. All right. Goodbye. 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 You can sit right there. Yeah, you can chill right there. Thanks, man. I appreciate all the love, homie. Makes me feel good. That's what I say about animals, man. You need a good animal. Give you some love, man. When humanity turned its back being all shitty, get you a dog. Get you a dog. The motherfucker love you through everything. When I say Cat Williams' words, when I say everything, I mean everything. You don't care what you dress like. The dog don't care what you talk like. The dog don't care what you doing. He don't care. He just love you, man. And sometimes that's a very helpful tool. All right, if you get depressed easy, get you a dog. If you get anxious easy, get you a dog. If you get mad easy, get you a dog. I don't think about that one. Nah, we don't. I ain't encouraging that one. Control your temper before you get you an animal because it's not good to be around things that don't ain't gonna comprehend what you have to say, and then you get mad about it. That ain't gonna work out. You know what I mean? That's why I think people should be more careful, like having like kids and shit, because like if you ain't patient enough to have it yet, don't have it. If you're not gonna give it, the best life that you can give it, then don't do it. And this is coming. I'm adopted, fools. So this comes from a real place. You heard? Because they didn't want me, couldn't do it. Now I'd never do that with my kids, but it happens. Alright, happened to me and my two sisters. It is what it is. But yeah. Let's take your mind off some shit, won't it? But just shout out to all the members in the chat, man. I was talking into my vape. You saw that shit. I was like, shout out to all the members in the chat, bro. That's how you know it's getting you good when you start talking to the vape. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, man. I was out here talking and blah blah blah. Dude, my hair is making me feel weird about it today, bro. I don't know. Wish I could get my bro Dylan on here. That motherfucker got long ass hair. As much as mine. Then get my homie Cody. He'd have long ass hair too. We all be sitting on here just hair like this. See, my old channel ain't the only people with long hair, bro. It's a thing around here. A certain character carries long hair around here. You know what I mean? Kiss the ring, bitch. Even before it was cool. Y'all ever seen that video of that guy who went in the courtroom and fired up a doobie in the middle of the courtroom in America? You know what I'm saying? That's the county I'm sitting in right now. Not shitting you. Look it up. It's real. Happened right down the street in the courthouse that half the people around here been in. I saw a clip of that this morning and I was like, ah shit. He's dead now. The guy who did that, like he died shortly after. Shocking. But I feel like you live till you fulfill your purpose. You know what I mean? And I think he knew what he was doing when he walked up in national television in the courtroom and said, "This shit's for the people, baby." And no one else would do that. No one else be doing that. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, babe. Hey, baby, watching this? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can communicate in the house whilst being on stream. Because I know my lady's a mod. So, like, hey, you watching this? Can you text Dylan that and tell him I'll be at the house, man? And, hell yeah, look at my amazing lady, y'all. She's so amazing. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Ugh, this bitch is sloppy toppy, man. But, it's a chicken sandwich with Zaxby sauce. I was so happy. Can you text him and tell him I'm at the house if he wants to hang out? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go hang out at his place if you want, but my car is fucked up. This is fire. Seasoned chicken sandwich on potato bread with Zax sauce. Fire. They call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town and putting out old flames. Oh, everybody like to have a what I got, 'cause I'm cooling them down when they smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. So, Touch the blank where it goes to type. Just restart the phone then, if you need to. Whew. That thing hot as hell though. Not spicy, just fresh. The Zack sauce is real. Didn't want y'all to have to see that. Whatever, shut up. If you ain't had it, get you some Pepperidge Farms potato bread. Not sponsored. Fire. Typing now. I got magic hands. Well, I say. Come here. Come here. Wallace. Found a Wallace. He's a wild Wallace. What? Oh, I didn't mess it up again? Yes, 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 yes. All right, my man. Nah, oh, please don't. Come here, Pain. 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 Pain, come here. Come here. Pain. Pain. Come over here, Pain. I want them to see you on camera. What? He's a talented boy. Ready? You ready? Yeah! Yeah! Good job, brother. I love my boy Payne here. And Wallace. He's a little birdie woman. And Payne's jealous. He's jealous as hell. What I say? Oh yeah, I got him. I got him again. Say hello. Who that? Who that? Who that in the camera? Who that dog? Who that? Where? Oh yeah, wow. You don't love me, Wallace? You don't love me, Wallace? Well, fuck you, Wallace. Damn. Bye then. Ho. Hey, what are you yelling about? You yelling? Tony Baloney. You want to meet Tony Baloney? Tony Baloney. Tony. Your pregnant self. Pain. Are you jealous? Are you jealous? This isn't Tony right here. This is Pain. He got tired of me yelling everybody's name. So he has now knocked all my vapes out of my lap, completely taken over the stream. Hello, Pain. Are you, do you want something? Can I help you? Got that tick up your chest, getting nasty. It'd be bad out here in the booties. All right, now you're not climbing in my lap right now. Can you call him, babe? Hey. Had to phone a friend on that one, you know what I'm saying? Hey, speaking of phoning a friend, shout out to my homie Dylan, dog. I was in a spot this morning. Shout out to my homie Tyler, too. I was in a spot this morning, and I gave him a call. I mean, I didn't call. I texted him. And, you know, they was the real ones, you know what I mean? And those are the homies you need, man. The ones that help you level yourself out now. When you get lost in the sauce, you know what I mean? I was having a little trouble grounding today, to say the least. And they helped me out a lot. And the famous words of Frank Sinatra. I'm about to say Saint Sinatra. Straight backwards. And that is, I got by with a little help from my friends. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for homies, I probably wouldn't be here breathing. Some of them ain't no more. Hell, that's real. Taylor's back. Hey, I'm back. Did you get that message off? Cool. Cool. You want to do me a favor? A big one? I want to try one tropical little hugs. I ain't gonna front. I don't care what flavor. These chairs hurt my bony ass. I like the bandana today. Thank you, thank you. I have a collection. I really do. Tomorrow I'll wear the flower one. But I'm glad you made it to the morning stream. Yeah, we be doing this daily. I'm on a goal to do 30 days straight of streaming at least minimum without a break in between the days. No matter what happens. We streaming. I'm committing. I already committed to a channel once and got us up to 2K views of fucking show, so I'm gonna get fucking 2K views to this. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, we just getting it started. We're gonna do some more rock hunting. I know y'all seem to like that shit. I got 700 views on a rock hunting video. Felt pretty special. Thanks to y'all. Appreciate that. I'm always grateful. Ooh, these are little hugs, right? I probably had this in your childhood. Some of us. Uh, these are new though. They're tropical little hugs. We're gonna find out. We're gonna do one of them taste testing things today. We're gonna try out what a orange tropical little hug look like. It tastes like. Let's find out. Ready? And for the chaotic folk in the chat, because there's two types of people in this world. There's people who open these by pulling them back, and there's people who shove their finger through the middle. Which one are you? We won't know. I think it's just orange. They just don't do an orange in the other box. And the other ones in there are purple, blue, and green. So they did the same things except they added orange. That's some hoe shit, little hugs, man. So the tropical box is just three of the same colors, and instead of red, they put orange. I'm disappointed. At least it's like a mandarin orange, though. Or no, it's just processed. It's like orange flavored. You know. You ever noticed how you've never had an orange that tasted like a crush? If you have, you better tell me where to find them. Or a grape that tasted like grape soda. I wish, bro. God, imagine a grape that tasted like grape soda. Fuck a cotton candy grape at that point. I would die from grape overdose. I would just overconsume grapes till I died. I would. I'd be killing that shit. If they had fruit that tasted like the shit we make, like, bro, are you kidding me? I would be a diabetic due to fructose, not sucrose. I'm not diabetic right now, but like, you know what I'm saying? Sucrose is what does that. You know what I mean? So fructose is sugar made from fruit. So you can. It's harder, but you can do it still. You can still eat too much fruit and get too much sugar. Same with pastas. Carbohydrates are just complex sugars. Yeah, bitch, you didn't know this holler idiot knew all that shit, huh? We're supposed to be over redneck, boy. What you talking about? They know I knew stuff about complex carbohydrates and quadratic equations. Bitch, I'm smart too. Don't judge this book by its cover. You might miss the best story. We streaming today, but I love it, man. It's been a great stream so far. Thanks again. Shout out to Taylor for coming back. The official Rufus. Fucking hold on, we got a pretty good amount of chats. Tom Hanks, Smash 420, Atreyu Rowe. It's his birthday. Shout out to Atreyu Rowe. My bad earlier. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, bitch. It's Brittany, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking yeah. Happy birthday, motherfucker. Don't waste it. You only get one a year. And believe you me, I'm a pure practitioner. I didn't get a lot of birthdays growing up. Like ones that I like had that were truly mine. So as an adult, I have completely made my day my day. Like I give a fuck who I piss off. Ask her, she knows. My birthday, I said you better not waste it. You only get one of them a year. I said I didn't get very the kind of birthdays I wanted growing up. So now that I'm an adult, you best believe we were sitting down at the bar. And I was smoking a beezy, dog, and this chick was like, "Hey, you gonna let me hit that?" And I was like, "It's my birthday. I'm facing this." I faced straight, smoked the whole thing right in front of him. Didn't care. It's my birthday, bitch. It's your birthday. I mean, it ain't mine, but like, you gotta. It's your day. Act like it. Hell yeah, dude. On my birthday, I don't hold nothing back. I turn into Lightning McQueen. Don't look back, leave it all on the track, baby. You heard what I'm saying? Ka-choo. One of my favorite memes of all time is a picture of Lightning McQueen with like blood, super bloodshot, like put on eyes like human eyes. It says when you smoke two, when you eat two bowls, when you have two bowls for breakfast, but you didn't eat them. It's like ka-choo. Put in the sink. Good job, huh? Go show mom. In there somewhere. Ka-choo. Hell yeah, got that figured out. We're at a point where the kids are learning how to put stuff back where they got it and shit like that. Pretty cool. Blow it off my ass, you feel me? But I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? They doing them. They got as much ADHD as me, so I can't judge. You know what I mean? Cannot judge at all. I was the same way. Exact same way. You can't put lightning in a bottle, baby. It ain't gonna sit still like that. Hey, but that shit got me to 7 countries, boy, so I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna discourage their ADHD. I can only imagine how much farther I'd have went if people had encouraged mine the right way. I can only imagine. We got some company. Hometown respiratory. Aerial care. Somebody got a ventilator. He's out here the other day picking up a ventilator, but he wasn't picking up nothing. Made a stop at the chop shop, you feel me? He said, "What y'all doing over here? Let me get some of that." So, holler ain't much different than the hood, I'm telling you. Some guy be on. Dude, I was they ain't gonna watch this. I ain't gonna say no name or the company or anything. But we had the guy came to come pick up our old car, and I sat in the yard and smoked with him. You know what I'm saying? Old repo, old man. He came out here. He's young. He was a super old cat. We sat here and hit the pen while he put it up on the truck. I heard. It's a good fun time. Had a conversation with him. I still gotta call that motherfucker back. Hey man, sorry it took so long. You want smoke? That's what I'm gonna say too. Who is this? Hey, it's that motherfucker you pick up that white car from. Pull out that trusty ethnic accent. When I get to talking to other people with the accent, it comes out more, you know what I'm saying? I had my public appearance. I'm back! I didn't even know you left, homie. I think you like to hear me say that. Hey, you want one of these pens? Alright, I got an idea. I'm gonna slide it across the table. When I slide it across the table. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna do something. Hopefully it won't jump me off the stream. One second. This guy. Kyle Schwartz here. Alright, that's who makes that voice. Google this motherfucker right. I looked up Stan's cousin, as you can see. That's who's like, I'm back! Kind of looks like my ex Taylor a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Look him up. That's what he sounds like. He's like, hey guys, I'm back! Because they like slid him on a sled on the back of a truck. And they make this motherfucker ride all the way to another state to get him to go home because they're kids and they don't understand. He comes back all beat the fuck up. It's like I rode 100 miles in the back of a bed of a truck. I'm back. One of my favorite people of all time. We all know a Kyle Schwartz, man. Let me tell you. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna fucking go ask right after this stream. But I'm almost positive that my doc in the army was named Kyle Schwartz. We had a Doc Schwartz, and I'm almost fucking positive that I know this name now. That his name is Kyle. Your cousin Kyle. Oh my god, I never thought about that. I'm gonna fuck with him so bad. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, that's I finally got a way to prove that. There you go. I'm loving this green screen effect we've got going on now. I can like take pictures of the radar and shit and be like, "This is the weather." And you see here, I get a little laser pointer and be like, "Here we have here." I'm feeling fancy, y'all. As the song said by Reba, he said I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. You know what I mean? He said, now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize mom for turning me out no matter how little we had. That's real, man. Y'all ain't never heard Fancy by Reba McEntire. Go look that shit up. That was the nickname my ex-mother-in-law gave me. So I will eventually have it tattooed right here in a certain font. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's I call it the classic Kentucky. You got a little boil, some khakis, and if you ain't doing that and you're over the age of 35, you better be wearing overalls. That's all I'm saying. If you're Kentuckian, I will hit my bib overall phase. We have not arrived there yet. When the beer belly happens, that I don't drink beer, but when just the thickening approaches, that happens to all Southern men. The thickening happening. You'll see me in the overalls. Or I'm more of a suspender man myself. I like the bright red suspenders, man. And I like yellow bootlaces. If you ain't a fan of bright yellow bootlaces, we gotta talk about aesthetics, baby. That's the boy. I change out every pair of bootlaces with bright yellow. And then when I'm done with them, I make them into bracelets. There's two bootlaces right there. There's the one I changed out, and there's the one I had to go before that. Those are my ex bootlaces right there. You know how like African American people keep their dreads? Well, this country boy keeps his bootlaces. You know how many miles I walked in them hoes? You want to see what my boots look like? You want to see the boots that them hoes came out of? I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Give you a little taste. The old, yeah, they're my original ones I came here in, yeah. Yeah, let me see them hoes. They're like my dreads, baby, you know what I'm saying? My boots and my dreads, I keep them too. You want to see them? I'll show you my dreads. These are mine, look at them. Walked through them soles flat, man, folded them, cracked them, destroyed them. I had these for years, man, before I got a new pair. That's why there ain't no laces in them, because they're right there on my wrist. But these boots hold. I moved to Michigan, Colorado, here, lived in a shed, lived on the highway. Done a lot of shit in these boots, man. For real. And you know what the thing was? I was never on like any hard drugs doing all that. And I was just sometimes why I learned to respect people, because sometimes life will kick you in the balls. And you might need a good pair of boots to get you through it. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You feel me? It's been breaking already. It's just the other top part probably popped. But yeah, that was my baby. Excuse you, pain. Pardon you. Finding some wet ground, scratch it up, get a little cool. Yeah, man, those are the babies. I worked at a tree farm and them. That's who bought them for me. I worked for this tree farm and they got me them boots. And then I worked for, let me see that one right there, the other one, please. Yeah, no, the other one. I worked for a company that built tractor trailers and we had to paint the floors yellow. And now you can see there's still yellow paint in the soles. But look at that, man. I'll tell you about these fucking boots, man. Look at the sole. Never came off. Alright? Never. I mean, fucking never. The whole damn boot fell apart before it started falling apart before the fucking sole came off. On everything. Shout out to Timberland 24/7s. About $150. Bet you'll last years in them. That's like the designer footwear we buy where I'm from, man. I buy a pair of boots that'll take me through any terrain, and then I cover them in mink oil so they're waterproof and they don't crack. And I've had these ones that are coming up on 3 years. Yeah, coming up on 3 years for that pair. I took 5 for those to get retired. I'll tell you, these got steel toes in them too, though. I upgraded on the strength of them in case I gotta kick something. Or a fucking snake try to bite me. It can't really get through leather, but I want to watch his tooth shatter when he tries. That's why we wear boots around here, man. You can't just wear tennis shoes in these woods, man. You can if you want. You just might get something you won't. But you gotta think, there's dangers out here too, man. Like widowmakers. You know what a widowmaker is? The limb that falls randomly. And a lot of, they call it back in the day, a lot of men spend some time out in the woods and you be walking and one just fall and send you Jesus. You know what I mean? It happens. You gotta watch out. If the snakes don't get you, the spiders might. And if the spiders might, a lemon probably will. That's what I said. It takes some real skill to live out in these woods, boy. I'm telling you. You see it? It's a fucking jungle. It ain't. You can't see through this shit, man. You need a machete, which I have one hanging beside my door for those purposes. Like, you gotta have these. I had a tree limb fall off the house in a fucking storm the other day, and the post saw wasn't fucking cutting it, dog. So I hopped out in the middle of a rainstorm with some gloves for extra grip and my machete and chopped the fucking whole limb up before my lady got to drive home so she wouldn't hit it. It was like a quarter of the fucking tree. It happens. But I want to tell y'all my proudest achievement, minus my children and my family, is behind you right here on the top of this well house. This motherfucker used to fly away with all kinds of objects on it. I have used physics to get certain weighing objects with low profiles. And we've been through tornado season and everything this year, and that sucker has not lifted off. Shout out to physics. Thank you, Isaac Newton. Because that shit works. It's been well house lived before almost take out her sister when she got out of her fucking car one day. Just come up the top, that motherfucker's rolling over one over end over the other. Mind you, that don't look that tall, but it's about 5 foot wide across there. It don't see it from right here, but it's about as wide as it is long. It's a square. So, yeah, that's to us it's scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that long. So, like, lengthy. You know, and that whole fucking piece is just. I had to get on top of the fucking barns all the time and nail down 10 right before storms because it was a fucking fly away. I'm the climbing guy. I've been designated to that job in my life. If you're from here, every area's got a climbing guy. Ask her, she knows. Every family's got someone who can climb a tree. You know what I mean? Or any tree. Because when I was a kid, I annoyed people with my ADHD, so I'd climb to the tallest trees, man, and just sit up there in these boonies and chill and look at shit. You know what I mean? Can't really be hyper at the tippy top of a tree. Try it. I didn't, and that's why I'm still here talking to you. Because these trees, you can climb them all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the top. Dude, we've already made it past an hour, guys. I didn't even notice, man. I was sending, still said send him the Addy. We don't take Addies, but we send them. You heard? I used to get prescribed Adderall, y'all. For real. Jacob, I need to shoot like they're on my wrist. I can't just take them off. No, they're melted. I melt them together. Yeah, so it'll never like break until I want it to break and I have to cut it. Then them boots is retired, brother. Well, I got some company heading the way apparently. Need to find some laces for the homie. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Much love. Hopefully you're here, Taylor. Tomorrow I'll hit you when I pop in. I'll be like, I'm back. Hit you with the Kyle Schwartz. You know what I mean? I gotta go find out if that motherfucker's name is Kyle. His first name's Kyle. I'm gonna fucking love it. Especially because there's a wedding that I gotta go to later this year with. He's probably gonna be at. I'm back! After not seeing me for a decade. I'm back! I'm gonna hit him with it so hard. Alright. I learned this from a thing earlier, so much love. I'll talk to you guys later.